Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to my channel, A Fresh Start. Look at the boats. They're racing. I didn't think, oh wow, look at that, they're taking off. They were lining up. So now they're racing. I hope I could keep up with it. It's the word I came with today is that your divine help is coming. You will no longer be delayed. But I am getting ready to change this right in the middle. And here goes. Based on that white boat that's coming behind, that white boat is a helper boat, right? To tell the ones that's racing just how to, which way to go, what you're doing, da-da-da-da. You see that one pulling out front? That's so cool. Let's go over here and wait for him to come out. I went to a concert the other night, maybe 2 nights ago, and what I saw, this concert, it was so peaceful. I came home and I texted my daughter in California. I said, wow, it was just so peaceful. It was just awesome. It was so peaceful. So, and the people were late. The musicians were late. They were late coming to the concert. And it's usually started from 5 to 10. Well, the people opening singers did not take the stage or the platform until like 7 o'clock. Well, I was planning on being home like 7 because I hadn't eaten all day, forced fast. So I went out there to eat and I said, I went out there and I didn't want to, buy the food from the food trucks out. So I said, I'm gonna make sure I'll be home by 7. I try to eat around 6, but I was like, I'll push it to 7 sometimes, right? Okay, so I said, I'm gonna make sure I'll be home by 7. But the opening act didn't take the stage to 7. So here I am, and I wanted to go home. There they are. And I wanted to go home, but I stayed. Now let me tell you what I got from that. I stayed. The opening act took the stage around 7 o'clock to maybe 6:30 to 7:30. And the musicians did not take it for 30 minutes later. But this is what I noticed. First of all, it was people from all walks of life. There were young people, old people, students, career people. There were Asian people, African people, Jamaican people, African American people. There were Caucasians. And they were all age group. There were people that looked like they were hippies. There were people that looked like they were doctors. So I just sat there and I looked at everyone. And I'm having this moment and I'm saying to the Spirit, Father, what are you showing me? What are you showing me? And every once in a while someone would bust out with a dance because they played other music the whole night. And it was cool. It really was. I see another boat coming back. I don't know if I can get it. I'm gonna try something. Let me see. Well, anyway, I was like, Father, what are you showing me? What are you showing me? And it's like the Spirit of the Lord said to me, seriously, see how peaceful this crowd is? I was like, yes. And let me tell you what he said, what I felt, what I received from that. That the people, the musicians, were a peaceful group. And what was gathered around them were peaceful people. Even in a situation where it could have been agitation and annoyance, the people had came to see this group that from the inside of them eluded so much peace that this whole vast crowd was peaceful. And I thought to myself, watch this, guys. Just say you are that musician for the Lord. Say you are the whole group. You the musician. You the guitar, the conga drums, the keyboard, the tambourine. And as people flock to you, What are you exuberant out of you? Are you exuberant out of you? Such a persona that there is peace, even in the midst of a storm? Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, they took the stage around 8 o'clock. And people welcome. Oh, I'm about to cry. People welcomed them. Apparently this was a group that, I don't know if they came up in Springfield, Massachusetts, or Hartford, Connecticut. I think Springfield and Hartford. Say, all depends on where you live in. It's anywhere between 5 minutes to 30 minutes away from you. And so this group had returned to the area. And all these people came. I got tears in my eyes because it was just so beautiful, y'all. It was just so beautiful to see the people come out there to welcome this hometown group home. It feels so good. It feels so good to see people cheer you on that saw you from your incubator, saw you from your conception and come back. And those people, that to me, they sung their heart out. But guess what? They only sung for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I left at 9 o'clock because I didn't want to stay out there so late. But they took it they took the stage at 8, and I said, I'm just gonna hear one song. But it sounded so beautiful. I stayed for an hour. By the time I got home and I was eating, and yes, I ate late. And then after a while, my daughter said to me, I don't hear your group, and I don't hear your band. And I say no. And we went to the one that they was closing up. But anyway, so later on, she was going to the store. She always liked to go get me, I like a popsicle, a late night popsicle. So she went to get me a popsicle. And she said, everybody was talking about your band. And they were saying it was a group from around here. Now, one more thing I wanted to say. Even in the midst of this band's agony, they performed such loving, kind, and funny and sweet. Everything wasn't serious. But I didn't find out till later that, and it's August now, and in the month of February, the brother had transitioned. They had a brother. And they stopped by New York City to Central Park to do a memorial for their brother. But the crowd waited. I would like to ask you, when you're going through turmoil, okay, can you keep performing? Can you keep having that peace and that love on the inside of you? Although you're going to grieve over some things, can you be a band that exuberate or, peace and love from you, regardless of what you're going through on the inside? Can the crowd that you draw to you, the people that's coming to you, can it be a masses of peace and goodwill, regardless of what's good? As Peter got out of the boat and the winds and the waves was boisterous, it said the wind had an energy. It was angry. It was mad. And he got out of the boat and he only said to Jesus, if this is you, bid me to come. I love the way our Savior answers. All he said, Jesus just said one word. He said, come. Come on through your pain. Come on through your uncertainty. Come on through your dismay. Come on through your disappointment. Come on, and I guarantee you, as you walk towards me, and even though you begin to sink, I guarantee you when you cry out to me, help me, I'm going to come by your side. And that means, and I'm just going to say, oh, ye of little faith. I'm not upbraiding you and screaming and hollering at you. I'm saying to you, you have faith. Some people don't have any faith. And I would love to have little faith. I just have some faith, right? Because I had enough of faith to get out of the boat and walk in the direction he asked me to walk. Can I walk in that way when the wind and the storms are angry and sings against me? Can I trust the Jesus that I see? Although I'm not seeing him with all clarity, I don't understand if that's really him, because my mind is already messed up and confused. Because you mean you already walking on the water? I don't know how you did that. But come, he says, calm. And I get out of the boat and I begin to take those steps. And guess what I do? Regardless if I sink a little bit, do you know I walked on the water twice? Yes, I did. I got out of the boat and I walked to Jesus. Yes, I did. And when Jesus grabbed my hand, when I said, help, guess what? He didn't put me across his back. And we did not what is the word? Levitate, levitate in the air, okay? We walked back to the boat together. Guess what? Guess what? I still walk. I might have been, lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long. I'm going to need someone to lean on. You just call me, call me. I'll be there for you to lean on. Blessings upon you. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, day. Have a fresh start wherever you are. Remember, can you have peace in the midst of the storm as you're going through a peaceful, turbulent time? Can you have so much peace that you exude all kind of joy, peace, love, gentleness, kindness, long-suffering around you? And more than anything, when you get to that point of uncertainty, because you did trust in the Lord and lean not to your own understanding, you did not become afraid of the waves, and you got out of the boat and you begin to walk. Oh, so you begin to sink, slip, and you fail, all that other stuff. Failure is not the end. Refusing to get back up is the end. And then when you said, Jesus, help, he came. He helped you. And he allowed you to lean back, lean on him, and you walked on the water twice.